Today, me and my BFF, best foodie friend, KJ Kearney,
There we go.
are supporting some of our favorite soul food restaurants while getting inspired to try my hand at some of Charleston's famous dishes, like Bertha's Kitchen's fried pork chop sandwich. All right, so got my little dredging table. I got my pork chops. I like to use bone-in pork chops. My mom believes that's where all the flavor is in the bone. I got my flour here, about a cup of buttermilk, 1 egg, and a little Dijon mustard. I don't know if they do this at Bertha's, but this is the way that I like to season and dredge my pork chops. You're gonna get flavor from the crunch on the outside. You're gonna get flavor all the way down into the pork chop. All right, and my last plate, I'm gonna put in Panko. Now, this is not customary when making soul food fried pork chops. I like using Panko because it just adds that extra crunch to it. And I'm also gonna add a few teaspoons of my house seasoning. I like to put a little salt and pepper on my chops. So when you go to Bertha's, they'll serve the pork chop with 2 slices of white bread, whatever size you have, and more than likely, you're gonna make a sandwich out of it. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do with mine. When you go to Bertha's, they don't toast their bread. I like my bread toasted. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lather some butter all over this Texas toast, so it's gonna be this meaty, chunky sandwich with this slaw on top. So I've got my chops, my thin chop, put it in flour first, both sides. Flour helps the buttermilk and the eggs stick to the pork chop. I am ready for some pork chops. Let me clean my hands. My oil is preheated to about 350 degrees. Let's see if I need to fry this in 2 batches. You never want to overcrowd your pan. You need to leave enough space in there so your pork chops can cook evenly. I used to love when my mom made thin sliced pork chop sandwiches, but you gotta get it right out the oil. It has to be hot and crunchy, and I like my mustard and hot sauce on my pork chop. Pork chops don't take long to cook. It depends on the thickness of the pork chop, but I think these should be pretty good, around 3 to 4 minutes. I like to flip them once they're golden brown. Let's see. That is pretty. Now we're talking golden brown. All right, look at that, y'all. Golden brown and done. Beautiful, that's what you call a chop. And while that's frying, I'm gonna toast my bread. When you go to Bertha's, they give you the thinly sliced bread. I like Texas toast. When you put some butter on some Texas toast and toast it, yeah, like exactly. It's just something about it. It just soaks up that butter even better than thinly sliced bread. Check on the chops. These are done. Here's KJ.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Mister?
Been a minute. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Ooh, you give the best hugs.
I try.
Have a seat.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I'm making a slaw for the top of our pork chop sandwich.
I've never had slaw on a pork chop sandwich, so you know.
Okay, well, this is gonna be a first time.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so I cut half this green cabbage here. I'm gonna cut up about half of the shallot.
I love onions, and I've never seen a shallot in person.
What?
Like an uncooked shallot, I've never seen it.
Well, we gotta get you cooking. So I've added some mayo to my bowl. I'm gonna add some Dijon mustard. I think Dijon mustard just takes it to another level.
Right.
And I'm gonna put some garlic powder.
Can't go wrong with garlic.
You can't, never. Got some mustard seeds.
Okay.
Mustard seeds have an earthy flavor and it gives it a little crunch.
Nice.
Got some salt, of course.
Thank you
over
for
the shoulder.
seasoning your food. Thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am.
of course. A little vinegar. It's a little tangy. And a little sugar just to make sure that it's not like super tangy, okay? And I eyeball everything.
I was about to say, I've seen not one measuring spoon yet.
Practice makes perfect.
Correct.
You'll start to trust yourself and your taste buds.
I got you.
You
Or
let-
I can just trust people like you to make it right
There
the
you go.
first time.
There you go.
Look at this one right here. Slaw it up.
Slaw it up.